I never met my father and I had to be raised by a stepdad.
I didn't exactly grow up with my mother. I grew up with other people.
I seen my stepdad beat my mother, and I go to climb out the window. I fell. I did sprain my ankle, and I think my wrist. I was in a body cast. I remember him trying to clean me, and he started messing with me down here. And I told my mom, and my mom said, "You ought to be glad that somebody is cleaning your stinking ass." I'm her daughter. And every time I had to go, he was always there. And the only thing I can do is just go like this, back and forth.
My mother wasn't a loving person. She already had rejected me by the time I was born. She found an alley with a dumpster and threw me there. That's where I was given to one of her friends who lovingly tucked me in. Growing up with them, it's very tough, definitely. I never understood why all this time they weren't letting me have friends. That one time they let me have a friend, and I didn't understand that. What my family was about to do to this kid was a horrible thing. They're cold. I didn't get to witness too much about it, and they didn't want to tell me too much about it. But I could see that they were doing rituals.
I was 16 when I got pregnant. I had my second daughter 6 years after I had my first daughter. I remember going to Blue High School, night school. Would have my daughter with me and have other, people to babysit her. I still wanted to better my life for me and my daughter.
I had to definitely keep asking my mom to bring me here. Eventually, things got settled and I came to America, started school. I thought things were gonna be easy peasy coming back here.
But life was really rough. 2012, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. I went through chemo, I went through radiation, and I was on pain medicine. I got addicted. Once the doctor stopped writing prescriptions and took me off of it, I was introduced to heroin and buying it off the street. I didn't want to tell my daughters and them, but they knew something was going on with me. My grandson, he would have grandma days in school, where grandmas come, and I never showed up. It was a disease that I didn't have no control over. I feel like I'm just ready to give up.
I started working during high school. That's when I fell into homelessness, eventually ending up in the street and sleeping on the streets. I would sleep behind the grocery store public because after a while I got insecure and I said, okay, there's a camera here. I could sleep in peace and not worry about what, if anything happens to me, it's all in camera. Most shelters that I've stayed in, at first it was nice, but underneath there was just something that just wasn't right. Security and some other males came in, dragged me outside the hall, and they started raping me. At first it made me feel disgusting. I've had situations like that before. You would think you're smart enough to get away from those things, but you can't. You can't really.
I said to myself, I got to do something because change I must or die I will. I don't want to live like this. And I heard about N Street Village.
When I opened the door to my apartment, I felt just a sense of relief, a sense of gratefulness, a sense of safety.
The women that I met, I looked at them like they were like me. And we was all in this together.
The staff was different, definitely. The vibe was different. How people take care of you is different.
I mean, N Street just did a lot for me. I got a job. I'm working with homeless women with kids and rebuilding their lives. And I'm giving back to the community and what was given to me.
Closing my door made me feel that I was home.
With my daughter and my grandkids, we talk every day. They call me every day. They are very, very supportive. I'm just full of joy.
I hope for financial stability in the future, as well, maybe a family. If I don't have a family, I can adopt a family.
It was a long journey, but it opened my heart to whereas Cynthia, without your struggle, you wouldn't have stumbled across your strength.
I am strong.
I am strong.
I am brave.
I am brave.
I am enough.
And I am enough.